Hello everyone, Dan here from the Next Issue Podcast. On today's video, I'll be doing a review for the DC animated film Batman: The Doom That Came to Gotham, 2023. This movie is rated PG-13 with a runtime of an hour and 26 minutes. This is a straight-to-video DVD, so I don't think there's really no Rotten Tomato score. So let me give you a quick synopsis. I'll talk a little bit about some of the people behind the camera, and we'll give you the review. So, inspired by the comic series by Mike Mignola, Richard Pace, and Troy Nixey, Batman: The Doom That Came to Gotham is a 1920s based tale that finds explorer Bruce Wayne accidentally unleashing an ancient evil, expediting his return to Gotham City after a 2-decade hiatus. The logic, science driven Batman must battle Lovecraftian supernatural forces threatening the sheer existence of Gotham, along the way, being aided and confronted by reimagined versions of some of his best well known allies and enemies, including Green Arrow, Ra's al Ghul, Mr. Freeze, Killer Croc, Two-Face, James Gordon, and Bruce's beloved wards. Prepare for a mystical, often terrifying adventure unlike any other. This film was directed by Christopher Berkeley and Sam Liu. Batman: The Doom That Came to Gotham. It's a really cool adaptation of this book. And if you haven't checked out the book, I recommend it. I'm about halfway through it because I wanted to see some of the differences between the book and the film, and I'll get a little bit into that in a minute. But the movie really just offers a slow-paced mystery that is packed with all those recognizable characters from Batman mythology with a twist. So fans of The Dark Knight will certainly enjoy the plethora of characters and Easter eggs and little, references, but also a unique take on a Batman story. The animation of the movie, I think overall, I think it's fine. It doesn't really stand out at any particular way, like some of the previous animated films. This by no means, it doesn't mean that it's bad. I feel like it didn't really stand out. Especially when you look at some of the comic art, how unique some of the coloring and the animation or the character designs are there. But also similarly, the voice acting, I think it's fitting for the characters and for this kind of story. It is a little jarring that it's very different from some of the characters that we've heard before. Some of the people that have worked on movies like this. So that part it did catch me a little off guard. So while there's no standout sequences or performances in the movie, everything overall really fits nicely together. The movie takes a unique new direction that really deviates from the traditional Batman formula. This is a refreshing change that I think one of the major highlights of this is how it really will keep you engaged with that mystery of while Batman is trying to approach everything in a very scientific way. Maybe there are some things that cannot really be explained by the science of men. So that really adds another layer to this detective story, and it really just is a good mystery that kind of will keep you guessing until all the pieces fall together. So the first half of the movie to me felt a little bit slow, but I think it's because we're being brought into this world, a completely different world. That even though we have some characters that we recognize, um, they don't fully act like themselves overall. They really feel like the creators from the comic and then now this adaptation took some of the old characters and reskinned or used those same characters to tell the story they were trying to tell. So, but once all those characters' motivations and actions come together around halfway through the film, it leads to what I think it's a satisfying conclusion, and I think the payoff is worth the wait. Um, like I said, once things get moving, the movie just kind of really rolls along very nicely, and I think it overall will leave people with feeling content about this resolution. So it's a very enjoyable movie. There are some changes from the book that I've noticed, including it's really just some of the characters that are involved. I think they chose to have characters that would be more fitting of a world explorer in there, and I think you'll see what I'm talking about when you get to that part of the film. But yeah, it was a real fun approach to something unique as Batman. I'm also really enjoying the book as I'm reading it. Like I said, I'm halfway through. I might make a different video for the book and talk about that. But yeah, I really enjoyed this film. And I love this DC animated films. I think we've had overall pretty good success rate with just like good stuff being adapted into these movies, which I think DC has always excelled at their animation. So I'm glad that they keep giving us stuff like this. So let me know what you thought about this movie once you get to watch it. I think there was a premiere at WonderCon in LA, and now it's out on digital and should be out soon for purchase physically and all that. So let me know once you get to watch it. Let me know what you think about it down in the comments. A lot of these movies, after a couple of months, end up in HBO Max, so stay tuned for that if you want to wait. But I recommend you go check it out if you're one of the fans that can't really miss any of these animated movies. So as always, thanks for watching, everyone. Remember to share, like, subscribe, hit the bell so you know when we go live. That is most Saturdays, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. Stay tuned. We have more comic reviews, trailer reactions, TV recaps, all that fun stuff here in the channel. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye-bye.